Could it be that the existential angst and crisis we experience is not born from a lack of answers, but rather an overwhelming abundance of them? Let us delve into the complex world of existential angst and crisis, a unique form of depression that arises when an individual confronts the profound aspects of existence, the meaning of life, death, freedom, and isolation, and struggles with the weight of understanding. This form of depression is paradoxical in nature. It is not the absence of answers that brings about despair, but rather the surplus of them. Picture an individual, deeply engaged with life's most profound questions. Their chronic condition of existential angst and crisis is not merely about the struggle to find meaning, but also about the reconciliation with the vastness of the understanding they have attained. At some point, like a bolt from the blue, this existentialist has a profound epiphany. Their old world views shatter, replaced with a new, more nuanced perspective of existence. This revelation can be initially overwhelming to cope with, necessitating a period of adjustment. It's about the maturity of their experiences and the humility that comes with recognizing the limits of their ego in the face of life's mysteries. The revelations and epiphanies that shatter their former perceptions accompany this form of existential angst and crisis can be both enlightening and humbling. They offer a deeper appreciation of life's complexities, but can also lead to a sense of despair over the human condition's limitations. This despair is not rooted in nihilism, but in the recognition of the profound nature of existence and our finite capacity to comprehend it fully. Such a life-altering realization often marks the beginning of a lifelong journey of self-discovery that continuously challenges their previous understanding of the world. Consider this perspective on existential angst and crisis. It is not a deficit of insight, but an overwhelming abundance of it. It bears witness to the individual's deep engagement with life and their courage to confront the profound. It paints an emotional landscape that is rich and complex, filled with awe and reverence for the vastness of existence, as well as a sobering understanding of our place within it. Embarking on the journey through existential angst and crisis is one of continuous growth and evolution. It involves reconciling oneself to the existential questions and distress that arise from a profound engagement with life. This process can lead to a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper understanding of one's values and place in the world. In summation, existential angst and crisis, viewed from this perspective, arises from a confrontation with the unbelievable and a struggle with the profound. It's a reaction to the maturity and abundance of experience that comes from living with a chronic condition, yielding revelations that both enlighten and humble the ego. To truly understand this form of existential angst and crisis, we must recognize its paradoxical nature and the depth of insight it represents. In this vast world, the individual facing existential angst and crisis does not feel small but overwhelmingly big.